Hello out there, everyone. Today we're going to take a quick look at this Steelbook Blu-ray release of Desperado, a Robert Rodriguez film from 1996, I want to say, which ostensibly is a remake of his earlier film El Mariachi, but with a much larger budget and some rather well-known, at least now, stars in the film. Now, of course, El Mariachi is a great exercise in low budget, almost no budget independent filmmaking, and I think it's largely, of course, why Robert Rodriguez got discovered, was what he was able to do with that limited budget. I think this is a great example of how you can remake a movie, not unlike Sam Raimi did with Evil Dead, when they turned it into a proper feature film after that little student film exercise of theirs. And just like that exercise, I think Robert Rodriguez did a great job with a stellar cast. It features, of course, Antonio Banderas as the titular character. It also features Steve Buscemi in a rather hilarious supporting role, and Cheech Marin, Danny Trejo is in it, and even the baddie is played by an actor who was known as the Latin Jack Ryan in Clear and Present Danger. His name escapes me, but he's good. He's good as Bucho. But I really enjoyed this film, and in fact, the opening sequence is one of the best. It's just a blood-soaked taco of a movie that goes down very easily. It tastes good. It's not gonna, cure any ailments or anything of that sort, but it's entertaining and rather funny, and also looks terrific. I want to also point out that it features a very young Selma Hayek in it as well, and I loved how basically her character and the Desperado character played by Antonio Banderas basically end up kind of sniffing each other out on the street. It's like when you have two incredibly beautiful people walking down the street, it's it's pretty magical, and they both just sort of lock eyes and say, yeah, you're in my league. And of course, there's a little bit of sexism and chauvinism along with that, but I would just say that, in the bigger scheme of things, it's kind of a reality. And the good thing about it is, I think that both characters are people that you can like, basically. I think Antonio Banderas does a great job being tough but sympathetic, and basically bringing to the table the right amount of pathos, and really he's almost a sympathetic character, given what he went through to get to that point in his life. So as far as this Blu-ray release goes, I would say that it's good, not great. And of course the Steelbook is rather tasty looking. You've got that's I think the J card that came with, and then there's the disc art. It also features a director commentary by Robert Rodriguez, and also a short called 10 More Minutes, Anatomy of a Shootout, and then 2 music videos. So again, it's not stacked in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure it could probably use a proper collector's edition release. But I think on balance, this is a perfectly fine release, and I picked it up for $9. So, and again, every time I throw it on, I'm always, I have a smile on my face. In many ways, it kind of reminds me like Machete, but I think a little better, a little less absurd, if that's, even an accurate statement. It just doesn't seem as crazy as Machete, but it definitely has that grindhouse feel about it. So, on that note, I hope everyone out there is well. Please do yourself a favor and check this film out, and perhaps let me know what you think in the comments below. So until that next time, stay safe out there, be kind, and by all means, keep watching good cinema.